Alright, let's hope that works. So, I just got home. The animals are like, hi, kitty kitty. Yeah, they're all here. So, anyways, it's too much. It's too much. A little too much. Yeah, I took off her one-dimensional line around her neck. I think she looks a lot better, and plus the pets she get must be like so much more amazing without that one-dimensional line around her neck. She fucking loves it. Look at her. Yeah, that's what I thought. And Kitty Kitty, he doesn't wear a collar because, he's too much. He's too much for that. Like, he's the shit. Him with a collar, just, It's not Kitty Kitty, so, anyways. You're fucking tough, guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to live in downtown Vanier, which is like the suburb of Ottawa, which is like the poor people drug area. Let's just put it that way. And, Sawyer was awesome because there was a park, like school behind it. It was like a fenced in area. Oh my god. Of retardedness. So when I got home, she could like, woo! And I was like, not sure about Kitty Kitty, because Kitty Kitty only grew up on a farm. And we had 9 cats, guy. And they were mostly all male, and every one of them we took their manlyhood because we didn't want them to, reproduce like crazy, right? So we're like, we need them for a function. Cats serve a function of getting rid of mice and rodents and pests. But he was to be Elizabeth's cat. And, we let Elizabeth name the cat. And Elizabeth was so young that she just would say, kitty, kitty. Because she knew it was a kitty. But, every time it was always kitty, kitty. Jacob Tutu. So, kitty, kitty kind of stuck. The kitty, kitty is, like, not what you think a normal cat should be. Like, he's pretty badass. He actually dominated the other cats in the barn. And he was the only cat that was allowed in the house, other than the other one. But, like, a brand new cat on the scene, all these old barn cats. He'd actually come for milking. At night, he'd follow, the humans to the barn, where he can go, like, basically, he has all the free feed he needs inside, but when he gets in the barn, he has to go dominate their cats and their little bowl of feed. Just because he's an asshole. King asshole who sleeps indoors, has all the luxuries of life. That's why I hate cats. Like, their lives are just ridiculous sometimes. You are nuts! You're absolutely nuts. Nuts. You're fucking nuts right now. Like, look at this. Hey! Can I take my hand? You're definitely part dingo. Look at that. Like, you just grab things. You grab things. Like, you grab things. I can, like, lift you off the ground. She's very infinite dog. Anyways, what am I getting at? I should know, right? God, he's stupid for making these stupid videos about nothingness. Bullshit. I'm creating, man. I'm creating, and when shit like this is happening and it's real, whatever you say, whatever you do, depicts genuineness of the moment, of living in the now. So, indirectly, this bullshit, bogus, shitty video is teaching you about... It's teaching you about the type of breed of dog I am. And my wife, because she's 1% higher than I am. My God, Animal Planet. You do the test, you answer all the questions. She got 98%, I got 97%. Of course, right? Of course. Had to get this dog. From Utah. See, I'm telling you a story. These words all mean numbers. I am creating reality, and because I know I'm creating reality with whatever it is I say, and I have no control over it, everything happens for a reason, and when shit gets done, it's gonna get done, okay? Like, there's no timetable. I can't force shit to happen. I could want shit to be forced to happen, but it's not going to happen, because I have no control over that stuff, because I have no control over the numbers that I use to create the situation or environment that is needed to do the thing I want it to do, because it doesn't work that that way. You can't just say what you want and get it. It goes through a fucking matrix, guy, and then comes out the other end in numbers and in truth. Because the bullshit and the bullshit and the bullshit is equal to the truth, okay? It's the upside down, backward, and flipped of reality. It's what they like to depict in everything. You need to decode it. Once you can decode it, you are now in the limelight, okay? You are now in the Christ consciousness. You can read anything, you can interpret anything, you can listen to anything, you can see a movie, listen to the song, and it takes you to a place that reminds you about creation. Insane dog posse. You are not a clown. You're a dog. I say that to Kitty all the time. I come home, he's like, fucking meow, meow, meow. I'm like, you're a cat, you're a cat, you're a cat. Reminds me of Rango when he says, Mr. Pips, you're made of woods. There, I said it. Oh. Yeah, you create your reality. Speaking truth. Yeah, you get that, whatever that was. You're awesome that way. Things that fly around that shouldn't because we're indoors and they're outdoor creatures. Outdoor creatures? God. Good burp. You good now? Are you all done? Who's a good girl? Yeah. Who's a good girl? Who's a 7-7? Who's a 7-7? So, again, there's no point in my stories. Again, my commenters, my commentees, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves. Seriously, guys, you're just supplying me with code. I've said it numerous times. You are supplying me with code. Either you like it or you hate it. Doesn't matter what happens, you create a reaction and alter your universe, which you are Jesus Christ in. And if you were to interpret your reality as I'm doing, you would see all the signs and symbols and whatever the fuck it is you do. It's not hard. It's not hard. I live my life randomly. I live my life nonsensical. Maybe by divine intervention, because whatever time it is has to fucking happen, and whatever the fuck is going on, which is fucking bizarre, to say the least. Because I wised up to it, because I went through 11 years of troubleshooting nonsensical ridiculousness, and 4 years of nonsensical ridiculous math and physics, and before that, just nonsensical ridiculous life, Did science and stuff in school. I was a carpenter, played sports, had friends, I drank. I don't know. All part of the things that created all this stuff. I like this. I'm speaking in truth and you're trying to kill stuff. Living in truth. Living in truth. That's what we should do. Living in the now. Because the now is important. Because once it's gone, you can never have it back. All you have are those shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. And that sucks. Okay? Live in the now. Fucking get it already. Do your own little experimentation. Fucking record stuff. Literally, record stuff. The funny shit in your day. Okay? The reason I said I hate 154 was because I was biking my ass to work. And this really nice, 1967 muscle car, I don't know what kind, Chevelle? I don't know. It was black, had a white paint job up the middle, stripes and shit. Looked like fucking mint. And as I'm biking my ass off to keep, to keep in pace with the cars, because there's cars on the side of the road. It's a very narrow road, so I'm trying to keep up with traffic so the person behind me isn't pissed off. And I'm keeping up with this fucking Chevelle. And all of a sudden he's downtown. We're right in front of the Masonic Lodge. I fucking literally can't make this shit up. And as we pass that fucking place, he fucking warms the tires, fucking pins it. I don't know if he saw a hot chick or whatever. He wanted to fucking tell me something or shoot fucking rubber pieces at me. I don't know. But he fucking spins the tire. It's a 40 zone. There's traffic. He's not going anywhere. Goes up ahead a little. And I was I looked at his license plate. It said I, the letter H, the number 8, 154. And I was what the fuck does that mean? So I looked it up. You want to know what, pink hair and fucking the meaning of wolf is? Fucking say it. And put it down on the stupid website and find out. I'll give you little tips and clues. Reminds me of Alanis Morissette. You ought to know! Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Seriously? I could I'm getting off of a cold. I sound ridiculous to myself. I don't know if I sound actually ridiculous, but what I hear in my head right now is Cold Kevin. He's not actually cold because he's wearing a sweater. It's just getting off of a cold, which is why there's Kleenex everywhere. So put in the garbage and you take it out. You take it out. Like, seriously, guy? What is this? Like, she, like, wants to be a fox and be, like, my scarf. Okay? I would have never said that in a million years. Like, you're hugging me. You're literally hugging me with 2 hands. And you're kissing me in the ears. What the fuck, dog? Too much. It's too much. You are too much. My God. Imagine me having to live somewhere without this dog. This dog isn't even mine. It's my wife's. We bought it for her birthday. It's her dog. But she likes me because I went to go pick her up at the fucking Syracuse airport, so she imprinted on me, so she became my dog. I guess that part of our plan failed. Go pick up a dog in a place I can't go. Anywhere. Nick. Really? Her bum was very itchy. To the max. I wonder what that means. Can you tell me what that means? That's why I don't have Facebook, guy. That's why the only social media outlet I have is YouTube. Because it lets me post. It lets me push information. I don't want to pull shit from YouTube. I want to push it. Okay? So, like, don't be offended if I don't, like, push back to your pull. Just don't be. Because I'm doing this for me. I'm documenting this shit for me. Because every once in a while, I go look back at my old shit. I'm like, ha, that's hilarious. It's all code. I'm creating my own code. You're creating your own code. You have to be aware of this. Once you're aware of this, you understand that anytime anyone interacts with you or anything happens, they're creating code for you and you have to interpret it via whatever rules. And if you know how to play the game, everybody play the game of life. You're awesome. You don't like jitter. You know, like some dogs are like really skittish. But I can say, play the game! Everybody play the game of life. Other dogs would be like, wow. Right back to her anus, guy. The button. You know, I talk about Uranus a lot in my other videos, but whatever. Hey, let's not go back in time and check out old shit that has like 10 views. Because that would like alter your reality, maybe. Understand those simple concepts, that everything you do matters and everything you don't do matters, and you're creating code and receiving code. And it's all up to you how to react or not react. So like my defense mechanism, I guess, would be to not react, because if you're not going to say something nice, Kevin, don't say anything at all. Otherwise, I'll just send you back exactly what you sent me, but in a gematria link, and that's what I think you just told me. Because I'm the decoder. I'm a human calculator. It's the Matrix. No one can be shown what it is. It's a crazy person who tells you how to become a crazy person. It's not hard, really. It's just fun. There's no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, okay? Understand that. We're here to grow as people. So let's start with the basics. Keep a journal. I highly recommend this. I don't do it anymore because it freaks me out. Like, I can only tell myself the same thing over and over so many times, and I get it. So I'm cool with that. But, day off tomorrow, cleaning the house, taking pictures, getting the fuck out of here, giving a notice. Fuck this. Okay, fuck this. Living some other way. I'm gonna work at Lee Valley Tools. I think it's important to work at Lee Valley Tools. Yeah, guy.